Hi everyone, welcome to day 5. Yes, our final day for our 5-day challenge where we made mini art journals and we learned a different painting technique each day that we used on the journals. This has been so much fun. I'm so glad you have followed me and done this with me. Many of you have sent me images of what you've done so far, tagged me in your posts, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that I had a team working with me on this. And today is a very special day because I'm launching my Grateful Palette art membership and I'm so excited about it. I've been working tirelessly on it for like 6 months. So if you're curious, please, and you want to work with me further, please check it out. Link in the bio, and I'll talk to you more about that after. So let's go to our final day challenge. What is the painting technique going to be today? It's going to be dots and dabs. I like to call it dots and dabs, but really it's an Impressionist style of painting. If you heard of the French Impressionists before, so it's that style of painting and I will take you through it. It gives you beautiful textures, it gives you movement, and you really get to express yourself with it. It's also very therapeutic and mind calming. So without further ado, let's begin on our 5th day of our challenge. Okay, final day for our mini art journal challenge, and our final technique, painting technique for today would be, I like to call it dots and dabs. It is actually an Impressionist style of painting, which is dotting and dabbing of the paint. And if you know of the French Impressionists, they have style of painting, which is a dotting and a dabbing technique, and you're not washing out your brush. You are ranging from one area to the other, and you are boldly showing those brush strokes. Okay, so let's begin. Let me see. I have a lot of these lovely pastel colors here. I don't want to mix them all together because they will get all muddy. So let me start light first here. And you can start anywhere on your page. This is like a neon yellow and neon orange. But look at this. And I chose a black paper so that you can get that contrast of the black. Look at that. You can grade it. I'm not washing out my brush. And what you get is remnants of the other colors coming through. Once I start putting in my blues and purples, you might get mud. So you have to be careful with that and try and keep it as pure as you like. And, you know, ranging. It's nice to see some of the colors going. And look at what I'm doing. I'm kind of lightly going over to grade one area over to the other. And it all depends on your brush too. You can use a smaller brush, a thicker brush. A smaller brush will definitely give you smaller brush strokes. Look at that. You can go really light, you can go heavier, and so the brush stroke will be a little larger. Look at that. That is some texture. That is visual texture. Visual texture. Texture that you can see with your eyes. They look as if they're tactile, like you can touch it and it'll be textural, but it's flat. So it's visual texture. Beautiful. And depending on the brush, you can get all the different effects. Go in with a larger brush now. Look what happens when I go in with the larger brush. You know, and you can manipulate it so you can get the shape you want. And think about painting this. Yeah, we're making journals, but if you do this in a painting, you can make flowers with just one brush stroke. Put a stem, right? You can create grass. You can create leaves on a tree where you don't have to do a million separate leaves or a million separate blades of grass, and it looks more realistic. So the French Impressionists, their whole deal, what they focused on was light. How light affected an object. How it affected landscapes, how it affected people, you know, the colors, the lighting, and the use of colors and how light affected them. And so that's why they came up with this style of technique with the dotting and the dabbing, because it almost looks like the colors are dancing together. There's a lot of movement in this style of painting. Just look at all of these, a lot of movement. And a lot of richness of color. All right, look at that. And I really enjoy doing this on black paper where I can really get that contrast of the black peeking through. And you know, you can let areas dry and then you can go right on top and give it another feel. I love this. I'll do sheets and sheets of this. So I have lots of this paper for collage paper. I do it in painting techniques on my paintings. And today we've done it to make our mini journals. Let me show you some other examples of the dotting and dabbing Impressionist style. So this was done with a large brush, as you can see. And look at that texture. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Another large brush. Now, you might say, oh, well, that's just like the sponging. Let me show you the sponging. Sponging is a little different. I think a little more uniformed in its way. I mean, you can make it bold like that with the edges of the sponge. But it, like, if you look closely at those textures, it's the little holes in the sponge. Very different to the brushstroke. And this is another one I did on the black paper. And I love it. Look at those fiery colors with the contrast of the black. All right, wonderful. All right, this is wet, so I'm putting it to dry, and I'm gonna make my book with one of these. Okay, last one for the challenge. We're making the book. You remember how to make that book? All right, I like to start off horizontal, painted area, down, the white part looking up. Okay, we're folding over on itself. Oh, I don't have my... So if you notice, my setup is different. This is my studio at the gallery. For those who know that I have a gallery, busy talking, and I did not put edge to the edge. Always remember edge to edge. That's what trips me up each time. Trying to go too fast. Okay, turn it. And then it's vertical, fold it toward you. Okay, as when we're here, we're then turning back on itself, up. Boom. Turn it over, turn it back on itself. Boom. Open it back out, and you must have your W. Have your W. Let me get my scissors. And we're going to snip right in on this crease. Halfway up to this point, not further. Ooh. Exactly. Good. Turn it like this. Pinch. And voila. It's almost like magic. I love it every single time. It never gets old. It never gets old. Okay, there you have it. And then you can go and decorate. People have been posting these and tagging me, and I love them. So please tag me, show me them. Show me the different ones you did for the different techniques. Show me the embellishments you did. Some people showed me their quotes, the stickers, all sorts of things. Even kids are doing it. Someone also told me that they don't glue it down like I was gluing down some of these to keep it as a book, because they like to open it out And they also share it with their friends. They do like trades. Isn't that cool? So you can do trades. I would trade with anybody. So let me know if you want to trade. Okay, so I'm gonna decorate this and be back. Okay, there you have it. Thank you for joining me. These are my mini journals. They lit my heart up. So let me just go through all the painting techniques that we explored for this 5-day challenge. We did dry brush painting technique. We did sponging. We did paint scraping. We did paint scoring. And the last one today, we did Impressionist techniques with the dots and dabs. They gave beautiful textures. And I love creating on one page and then folding them into the books. You half your work is done already, and then it sparks all sorts of ideas. So thank you for joining me. I really had a great time, and that is why art journaling lights up my soul. At this point, I would like to announce my Grateful Palette membership is launched. It is open. The doors are open. Please, if you want to learn more, go to the link in my bio and find out more about it. I would love to have you. At this point, it's really important that you can join now because I have the low rate of found-in members rate. And when the doors close, this rate would not come back. It will go up. So I hope you can join me. Just join for 1 month and check it out. See how it is. I would love to have you.